Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone today? Hi, Dina.
Hi,
Hello, Dina. How are you?
fine, and
Fine.
you?
Hello, Maria Mansoor. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Do you have problems opening your camera, Maria? Do you have problems opening your camera, Maria? I'd love to see your face. How are you, Maria? Maria Mansoor, how are you? Are you fine? Dina, yes. Do you need something?
Miss, I read the story.
You read the story. Did you like it?
Yes, it's very nice.
Yes, it is nice, isn't it? So we're going to we're going to read the rest of it where we finished off yesterday, and then we're going to answer some questions. And today I'm going to send you the lesson. Today I'm going to record the lesson and I'm going to send you the link on eSchool. So if you miss anything, if you miss the connection, if you miss what I'm saying, then you can check it. You can go into YouTube, just go on the link and check the school YouTube and you can
Yes,
watch the recording. Yes, Dina?
I'm Maria. Miss,
Yes,
is
Maria.
not coming. Miss is not.
Maria Mansoor, unmute yourself because I've muted everybody.
It's not coming. Something in the school.
There's nothing coming in the eSchool for you or for everyone. Did everyone receive the story yesterday?
Yes, I received it.
Yes, everyone did. Who's speaking? Maria Mansoor, you're speaking?
Yeah.
You didn't receive anything yesterday?
No.
Okay, I'll tell Miss Inas. If your mom wants to tell Miss Inas, if your mom wants to speak to the school, that's fine because it's showing on everybody else's.
Okay.
Did you receive anything so far, Maria? Was it only yesterday that you didn't receive something?
Miss, the only lesson I don't receive.
This is the only lesson that you didn't receive. Oh,
No,
type.
the all.
Okay, try today. I'm going to send the link today. Try to see if it's there today, and then you can let me know tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Because everyone else is receiving everything.
Miss,
Yes, it's who's speaking, Jan?
Miss Denise.
Please remember to raise your hands when you want to speak. Is it you, Jana? Are you speaking?
Yes,
Okay, what's
yes.
wrong, Jana? Yes.
Miss, when we start the school, I had the same problem of Maria Mansour, but then I went to the school and they fixed it for me.
Right. But she's only had the problem once. Maria, you've only had the problem once, right? Just yesterday you had the problem. Yes, Maria?
No, no,
All the time you have
all
the
days.
problem. All the time. Thank you for the heart, Jana. All the time you have the problem?
Yeah,
All right. Okay, so I'll talk to Miss Inas when we're finished this session. I'll send her a message and tell her that you're not receiving. You're not receiving anything at all. But you didn't tell me before,
but
Maria.
something is coming, but
Are you uploading? Are you downloading whatever I send you? Are you downloading the sheets? Yes, Maria? Maria Mansoor, we've lost her. Okay. Who's missing? Nancy's missing. So we'll just wait for a little minute for Nancy. Good morning, Rama. Good morning,
good
Rama.
morning.
Good morning. How are you? Yes, Dina.
Good morning.
Yes,
Miss
Dina.
Nancy, all the session
What?
didn't come.
What did you say, Dina?
Miss Nancy and all the sessions didn't join.
She's not coming all of the sessions. Well, today, whatever she misses, she can catch up on the video recording. She can open on YouTube. Okay, right. We're going to continue with our story. Did you all read it yesterday? Did everyone read it? Mehdi, did you read the story?
Yes.
Yeah, did you like it, Mehdi?
Yes.
Yeah? Rama, Jana, did you all read the story? Maria, Maria 1, you all read the
Yes.
story?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened? Who wants to tell me? Who wants to tell me what happened in the story? Raise your hands. Who wants to tell me what happened in the story? We're going to answer questions on it. We're going to read the part that we didn't read yesterday. What happened in the story? They went to, so the sisters went to the banquet. They went to a big supper or a big dinner. Oh, Johnny, you didn't read it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Try to do your best to read, please. Try to do your, it's very important for you to read. So the three sisters went to the banquet. Who were the three sisters? Who were they? Yes, Rama?
The sun, the moon, and the cloud.
No. The sun, the moon, and the what? Dina? The sun, the moon, and the? Who, Dina?
There's
Who was the other sister? The sun, the moon, and the
wind.
the wind. The sun, the moon, and the wind. That's right. Who was the mother? What was the mother? Yes, Rama?
The stars.
She was a star. Did she go to the banquet?
No.
No. Why did she not go to the banquet? Why did she not go to the banquet? Why did she not go to the dinner? The banquet is a big feast. Why did she not go to the dinner or the supper? Mehdi, why did the mother not go to the banquet? What did she have to stay home and do? Anybody, what did she have to do? Noor, why did mother not go to the dinner? Yes, Jana. Yes, Jana.
She should keep the sky interesting.
She has to keep the sky interesting. That's right. And she has to light up the sky at night as well. So she has to keep the sky interesting. So they all got dressed up and they all went off to their aunt and their uncle. Who was their aunt and uncle? Who was their aunt and uncle? Yes, Dina?
Her aunt is Lady Lightning.
Yes. And
The
Lady Lightning.
the aunt is Lady Lightning.
Yes. Who was the uncle? The lady was Lady Lightning. Maria Ashu, who was the uncle? Who was the uncle?
He's the Lord.
Lord? Lord what? What's that
Lord
noise
Thunder.
in the sky when you have a storm? What did you say, Maria?
Thunder.
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 That's right. Thunder. So they went off to have dinner with Lady Lightning and Lord Thunder. Right. What happened to them when they got there? Did they have a good time? Did they have a great time? Those of you who read it, everybody read it except Jana. No, did you read it?
Yes.
Right. Maria, you couldn't read it because you didn't receive it. Okay. So they went to the dinner, they had a wonderful time, they went back home, and then what did they do? Yes, Dina.
Then they go home and the mother asks the children if they bring her food.
Right, they went home and mother asked them, did you bring me any food? And what did they reply? What did the son reply? What was the reply of the son? Maria, are you still there? Maria Ashur? What was the reply of the son? Noor, what was the reply of the son? What did when the mother asked, did you bring me any food? What did the son say? What did the son say? When mother asked, did you bring me any food? What did the son say? Dina, what did the son say?
The son said no. She didn't bring her food.
Right. What was the son was too busy at the party, wasn't she? What did the wind say? What did the wind say? Mehdi, can you remember what the wind said? Do you remember what the wind said? Noor, can you remember what the wind said? Did the wind bring the mother food?
No.
No? Okay. What about the moon? Dina, what about the moon?
The moon bring her. They said in the story that they bring her marshmallow from the food that were and the fruit.
Okay, so the moon brought the mother food back. Okay, Rama. The moon brought mother food back. How? How did she bring her mother food? How did she bring her mother food? In what? How did she bring her mother food? Do you remember what the moon did before it went to the party? Do you remember what the moon did before it went to the party? How did the moon bring the mother food back? Who can remember? Did you read the story carefully? Who can remember? How did the moon bring the mother food back? Did the moon bring the food back in a bag? In a bag? No, Maria Ashur. Maria, how did the moon bring food back for the mother? How did the moon carry the food? Anybody? Dina?
They said in the story that in the king's name.
They said in what? In her fingernails, that's right. If you remember before she went to the party, she cleaned her fingernails. She cleaned them shiny, she made them shiny. Why did she do that? Because she knew that she was going to put food in her fingernails. Yeah. But this was the way that the moon did it. She put food in the fingernails and she carried the food back to mother. Okay? So, what did mom do? What did mom do? Was mom happy? Was mom happy? Everybody, can you put your cameras on, please? I can only see Dina and Mehdi. I can only see Dina and Mehdi. Put your cameras on. Yes, Dina. What did mom say? Was she happy?
She was happy from the moon, and the other siblings, she was upset from them.
She was
because
upset.
she knew
was
that
upset from the sun and the wind
they will
because
not
they didn't
bring
bring
her
her any
food.
food. That's right. But she was happy with the moon because the moon brought her food. So don't forget that this story is, what is the story all about? What are we going to find out? What did we find out about the sun? What did the story tell us? What was the meaning behind the story? The story
That we should be kind to our mom.
It could be, but what did we find out about the sun and the moon and the wind?
They're not kind to their mom.
Didn't we find out? Remember that the story asked you in the beginning, how is the sun hot? Why does the wind kick up the dust? Why does the moon shine at night? This was a story to help us to understand in a fun way, not a real way. Remember, it's a fiction story. This was a way to tell us why the sun is hot and why the wind kicks up the dust and why the moon is shiny. Remember those questions at the beginning of the story?
Yes.
Okay, let's read over the story again. We're going to read over it again. Right, here it is.
Miss Sue will read it again.
We're going to read from where we left off yesterday because it looks like some of you didn't read it last night. Maria couldn't read it because she didn't receive it. Jana didn't read it because she wasn't at home. So we're going to have to read over it again. Right, we got down to where they went to the dinner. Okay. So where did we reach to yesterday in the class? We knew all about this was describing the table. This was describing what all the food there was. There were ices like snow on mountaintops, ices like ice cream. There were huge marshmallow cakes, as soft and white as clouds, and fruits from every quarter of the earth. Yani, there were different fruits from everywhere, all over the world. There were different fruits from everywhere, all over the world. What did we say about Mum yesterday? What kind of person is Mum? How did we describe Mum yesterday? What did we say about Mum? Yes, Maria Ashur. What did we say about Mum? How did we describe her? Yes, Maria? What did we say about Mum? Did we say she was kind? Jana, what did we say about Mum yesterday?
We say that she was kind to her daughter.
We said she was kind to her daughters. What else did we say about Mum yesterday? How did we describe her? Rama, what else did we say about her? Mehdi, what did we say about Mum? Is she a good person or a bad person?
Good person.
She's a good person, Mehdi. Okay, everybody, how is she good? She's kind. What else? What else did we say about her?
She loves her daughters.
She's loving. She's kind. She's loving. Is she caring? Is she a caring person? So she's caring.
Yes.
Okay. What else about her? What else did we say yesterday? Does she have a warm heart? Is she warm-hearted?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Dina, what else?
Yes. And she shines.
She
shines.
She shines because she's a star. She shines. What else about her character? So she's calm, she's patient, she doesn't get angry quickly, she's loving, she's kind-hearted, she's soft-hearted. So she's a nice person. She is nice. Okay. Let us read from here. I think this is where we got to yesterday. Please tuck in. This paragraph here, I want Jana to read.
I start?
Yeah, but Jana, I think there's a lot of noise behind you. Do you have a lot of
It's
noise?
not me.
Oh.
I don't have brothers.
Okay, let me just check. Has anybody got noise behind them? No? Everybody's muted. Okay, Jana, go ahead.
Please talk in, said Lord Thunder, the sun and the wind, who were especially greedy, did so, and ate up every swamp. The moon, who was gentle and kind, ate too, but remembered her mother back home. I would be a pity for her not to taste the marshmallow cakes and the snowy ices and the lush fruits she thought to herself, so she placed a small potion under one of her beautiful long fingernails.
Wow, she must have had very big fingernails. She must have had very big fingernails because she was able to put a little bit of food in her fingernails, and she took it home to her mum. So she was what? How was the moon? The moon was what? The moon was what, Dina?
Gentle and
Gentle
kind.
and kind. Would you say that the sun and the wind were gentle and kind? Why not? Why were they not gentle and kind?
It's because they didn't remember their mother.
They didn't remember their mother. That's right. They did not remember their mother. Okay, let's continue reading. So as we read, we're trying to think about what these characters are like. Okay, Dina, do you want to read this part?
Miss, I start.
Yes, Dina. Everybody follow.
When it was going home time, the three sisters were a good deal heavier and their dresses were stretched to bursting.
Yes.
Please come back soon, flashed Lady Lightning. Oh, don't worry, promised the sisters. We will.
Right. When it was going home time, the three sisters were a good deal heavier. Why were they heavy? Why were they heavy? And their dresses were stretched to bursting. Why? Why were they heavy and their dresses were bursting? Yes, Dina?
Miss, maybe they ate a lot of
They
food.
did, that's right, exactly right. They ate too much, they were very heavy, and their dresses were bursting. They were bursting because they had big tummies from all the food they ate. Please come back soon, flashed Lady Lightning. Who can be clever and tell me what kind of sentence this is? Please come back soon. Is it declarative? Is it exclamatory? Is it imperative? What can you tell me about this sentence?
She's telling her something. She's asking her.
Is there a question mark there, Jana? What kind of sentence is this? Please come back soon. If I say to you, please stop moving around, what kind of sentence?
She's telling her to do
To
something.
do something. So can you remember what we call that sentence? Is it declarative, interrogative, or imperative? Dina, unmute. I can hear you. I can't hear you. I can see your lips moving. What is it? Telling you to do something.
Declarative.
Declarative tells you something. Remember that declarative tells you something. But which one tells you to do something? Is it interrogative or imperative?
Imperative.
It's imperative. Interrogative is a question. It's imperative. Okay? Right. And then she said, oh, don't worry, promised the sister. We will, Yani, we will come back. We will come back, because they had such a wonderful time that they said they would come back. Okay. Rama, would you like to read this part?
Yes, it's imperative.
It's an imperative.
Yes.
It's a command. It's telling you to do something. She's telling her, please come back soon. She's telling her, please come back soon. It's an imperative. Rama, can you read this?
Yes.
Open your camera, Rama.
Only 1 minute. Okay.
Is there not a lot of noise behind you, Rama?
Yes, my brother.
Okay. So someone else will have to read that. Someone else will have to read it. Okay. If you have a lot of noise, we can't hear. Maria Mansour, you're still with us? Maria, can you read this? Maria Mansour? Can you read this for us, Maria? Maria? Maria, are you there? No? Okay, Noor, would you like to read this one? It looks like Maria's not with us. Noor? Noor, we can't hear you. Your voice is coming and going. Noor? Okay, Maria Ashur, would you like to read this? I guess that Noor is having problems. Maria, would you like to read this? Maria Ashur, you still there? No, she's gone. Oh wow, everybody's leaving. Okay, who do we have left? Mehdi. Mehdi, can you read this for us? Can you read this for us, Mehdi?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Back home, the sister find their mother waiting up. She said she would play.
As she said she would. Don't forget to stop at the period, Mehdi.
Okay.
Okay.
1. They described the fast so vividly that the play and lovely star began to feel
quite hungry.
She turned to the sun. My
daughter,
dad, you bring my back a
marshmallow.
Call to
K. Long A sound. K
to set the sun tossed her yellow. Her yellow. Her and disdain. I am afraid.
I brought
you
nothing. I brought you nothing.
She replied had my 2 word about.
Where are you reading, Mehdi? It says, I had my hair to worry about. Where were you reading,
Yes.
Mehdi?
Here.
Okay, stop there. Thank you, Mehdi. Back home, the sisters found their mother waiting up. She was waiting for them to go home, as she said she would. They described the feast. What do you think the feast is? What were they talking about when they got home? What was the feast? What were they talking about when they got home? What were they telling their mom all about? What were they telling all about their mom about, Noor? What were they telling their mom about, Noor? Maria Ashur, what were they talking about when they were talking about the feast? What were they telling their mum about? Were they telling their mum about the palace, the castle? Or were they telling their mum about the food? What did they tell their mum about? Yes, Maria Ashur.
Can I answer?
Yes, Maria Ashur. Maria, you're raising your finger. Yes? Maria, you have to unmute. Okay. What were they telling their mother about? I can't hear you, Maria. Weren't they telling their mum about the food? The food?
Yes.
Okay, so the feast is referring to the food. They describe the feast so vividly, so clearly, that the pale and lovely star, remember the star is their mother, began to feel quite hungry. She turned to the sun. My daughter, did you bring me back a marshmallow cake to eat? The sun tossed her yellow hair in disdain. She didn't care. The sun didn't care. I'm afraid I brought you nothing, she replied. I had my hair to worry about. What does that tell you about the sun? What does that tell you about the sun? She didn't bring her food back. She only had to worry about her hair. What does that
She
tell you
just
about?
cared to herself.
She only
just
cares
cared to
for
herself.
herself. Yes. She doesn't care about anybody else except herself. She doesn't care about her mom. She only cares about herself. Right. Dina, would you like to read this?
Yes, I start.
Yes, Dina.
Mother Star then turned to the wind. My daughter, did you bring me back snowy ice to eat? The wind wrapped her rustling robe about her. I'm afraid I brought you nothing, she replied. My handbag was too small.
So Mom asked, did you bring me anything back to eat? And the wind said, oh, I'm afraid I brought you nothing. My handbag was too small. So the wind said that her handbag was too small to get any food in. What does that tell you about the wind? What does that tell you about the wind?
But also she
didn't remember her mother.
Didn't remember her mother. So what does that tell you about the wind, Jana?
That also she only cares to herself.
That also she only cares for herself. So the sun and the wind only care for themselves and they don't care about their mom. They don't care about their mom. Okay, our first lesson in our book is about family and it's so important. Maria, can you try speaking again to see if your microphone is working? Maria Ashur. Maria, can you read this paragraph? Can you try? Maria
Miss
Ashur.
Denise,
Yes?
does the school bring the book of the English?
Yes, I think so, but you'll have to wait until you get back to school to get it. I think so. Okay. Maria Ashur, are you still there, Maria? It seems no. Maria Mansour, I think. Maria, are you still there? Maria, can you try reading this? Let's see if we can hear you. Maria, we still can't hear you. You're unmuted, but we can't.
Let her try to mute herself, then unmute.
Yeah, try muting yourself and unmuting. See if it works. Yes, Maria, can you try again? Can you talk to us, Maria? Maria?
Miss Denise, Maria from the Arabic session don't know how to open her mic.
She has a problem with her microphone then. Okay. Right. Noor, can you hear me? Let me see who's chatting. Yes, that's right, Noor. Noor, can you read? Can you read this, Noor? No, she's gone. Okay, so we've got Dina and Mehdi and okay, Jana, you read this. Jana, are you still there? Okay,
Yes.
Jana. Okay, read this.
Lastly, Mother Star turned to the moon. My daughter, did you bring me back a fruit to eat? The moon didn't reply. Instead, she held out her long, slender hands, and there on one fingernail was a little feast of marshmallow cake and snowy ice and delicious fruit for her mom.
Right, what can we say about the moon?
She loves her mom and she cares about her.
She loves her mom and she
And
cares
she
about her.
remembered her mother.
She remembered her mother, that's right, Dina. And Jana, you said that she's caring, she cares about her mom. So only one of the daughters cared about her mom. Only one, and that was the moon. So let's see what mom does now. Let's see what mom does now. Maria, are you there?
Miss, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, Maria. Yes. Maria, can you read all of this since you're back? Can you read all of this for us, Maria? We can hear you now.
Well, my children, said Mother Star, twinkling her bright eye, I have something to give to each of you. And she spoke first to the sun. My daughter, you worried so much about your hair that you forgot to think of your mother. Henceforth,
Yes, therefore,
you will burn so hot in the sky that men and women will cover the hair on their heads for fear of being scorched by you. And that is why to this day the sun is blazing hot.
so what is this paragraph telling us? What is the paragraph telling us? What is it telling us? Remember at the beginning of the story where the question was, why does the sun blaze so hot in some countries? Why does it keep burning in some countries all the time? So this is why the sun is hot. This is why the sun is very hot. My daughter, you worried so much about your hair, and all you cared about was your hair, that you forgot to think of your mother. Henceforth, Yani, it's like saying therefore, you will burn so hot in the sky that men and women will cover the hair on their heads for fear of being scorched. Scorched means burned by you, and that is why to this day the sun is blazing hot. Yes, who wanted to say something?
This what means henceforth?
Henceforth means therefore, so what will I do to you? So I will make sure that you burn so hot in the sky that the men and women will cover their hair because they're afraid of being scorched by you. It's like saying so. Okay. Right, thank you. Okay. Right. Noor, you can't speak, right, Noor? We're unable to hear you.
Can I read?
Can we hear you, Noor? Noor, can we hear you? Okay, Dina, you go for it. Dina.
Next, Mother Star spoke to the wind. My daughter, you thought only of yourself and did not bring me any treats in your best handbag. Henceforth, you will blow in the parching heat of the sun, and women will clutch their handbags to themselves for fear that they